Is this still the clothing shop? Good evening. That's a very stylish hat. Ah, unique dialogue. I love that. Okay, there's this. Oh, there are 2 pieces of gear that I don't have. Oh, that's expensive. Okay. All right. Also, it just has glow. It's just a glow thing. That's kind of cool, I guess. It was disguise and like bone. I'm not even sure about the disguise part. It was definitely bone attack up in the original, in Breath of the Wild. Oh my word. Okay, time to sell some stuff. Welcome to Enchanted, my high-end boutique. Oh, it's you. Now that grandmother's better, I can go back to our normal prices. Are they going to be cheaper? The fashion world owes you a debt. Now, where was I? Oh, yes. We also buy anything you don't need, so just come talk to me when you're ready, okay? That reminds me, for a limited time, customers who buy a piece of clothing from us will receive a special gift. So get shopping. Are the prices better? No. No, they're not. Okay. I'm gonna have to sell a lot. I need like 3,000 rupees. Minor critique, I should be able to sort this by price. 50 luminous stones. Sell 100 of these at least. Oh, never mind. I think I'm okay. Those are bokoblin guts, like the most common thing in the game. And I have 100. Okay, never mind. I'm actually okay. Yeah, this isn't that bad. If I had to keep selling, it might get a little bit weird, and I might start like bankrupting myself of certain things. But I think I'm fine. Oh, excuse me. Do you need something else? I will in a second. Let's buy the Radiant shirt. Our special gift is what? You fashion maven, you. Oh, Sheikah fabric. I might just equip that now. And then a Radiant shirt. We don't get a special gift. Okay. All right, that's the last piece. I might have to. Well, okay, I'm going to talk her up about. What? Did I just sell everything? This wasn't in my sales projections. I wasn't ready for this. It'll take ages to restock. Maybe I have enough time to visit Lasley and Hateno Village with Grandma. Well, I just paid for her vacation. The CC brand is a fashion phenomenon. It's been getting attention all over Hyrule. I can't believe such a hot brand came out of Hateno Village in Necluda. Anywho, my little sister Lasley is on her way there to study fashion. But with her sense of direction, I hope she gets there in one piece. Oh, okay. This is another reason why it would... Okay, she just complimented my hat again. Why it behooves me to go back to these areas before completing the game, because once I've done like a surface level, I mean, this is my surface level exploration of every area, some of the areas cross over. And so if I go back to Hateno right now, there actually might be a quest waiting for me. Sometimes things just need a little bit of time to cook. Hello! Okay, you guys are dressed, okay. No journals for me to pilfer. What about the Kuko house? This is not the Kuko. I mean, it is, but it's not. Are you making a guillotine? Because that's what that looks like.
Yeah.
Ah, Link, good of you to come. Too curious to stay away, eh? Who are you again? What a droll sense of humor. It's me, Wardsworth, the ancient Hyrulean scholar you met at Lookout Landing. Aren't you curious about my findings here, Link? What is that? This is a picture of the stone tablet that fell from the sky at Lookout Landing. I managed to decipher the inscription on it using my notes on ancient Hylian. Not Hyrulean, Hylian. I had in storage at this research lab. Here's what it says. Oh, that's a different language. Okay, I thought it was a typo and I stopped reading. Ones heldi I honore als halsmalde, or mede, to King Rohru and Queen Sonia, thereafter to his suitoron to Princess Zelda. I think I got that right. Rondes grete stand of 12 more with alle make I indite. Meantime with the royal family. so much de hore remembrance preserving for the sake of him on whom our hope reste. I hope I offended everyone with that equally because, wow, that was a lot.
There's not much to go on, but you can clearly read the names of King Rauru and Queen Sonia, the founders of Hyrule. The name Zelda is clearly legible elsewhere in the text. The author finishes by saying that Sheik will write about the royal family's daily lives in 13 segments. It certainly seems to be a royal diary left behind by a chamberlain or someone of equivalent station. The part that catches my attention is the third name mentioned, Zelda. There's only one person been named Zelda in royalty in all of history. He actually says that. Oh my word. Oh my word. Nintendo, care about your story and your world building, please. But this is evidence that the name Zelda is much older than the princess. It dates all the way back to Hyrule's founding. What's written here must be the start of a first-hand account of Hyrule. Also, I love your hat. Can I buy that from you, please? Did you notice the number 13 there? That means there are 12 more stone tablets to be found. If a royal chamberlain really left these, it's an interesting perspective on the day-to-day life of the era, one which the history books don't mention. There's so much we could learn here of King Rauru, Queen Sonia, or even this curious woman named Zelda. 12 stone tablets left. Fascinating. If you happen to find more stone tablets on your travels, get some kind of visual evidence of them and show it to me. I'll make sure there's a nice reward in it for you. As my phone blows up, and I don't think that was picked up by the mic, but I'm lampshading it now just in case to make it okay. I'm sorry, that entire encounter was just a lot. I made him a little bit fruity, but by the end there, he was an entire orchard. Oh, is there a journal of him? Wait, examine. Oh, there is. Oh no, I didn't actually see that. We're reading the journal. Here we go. Well, while Taru and I were taking a break, he asked me, Hey,
Caleb. What attracted you to join the Zonai survey team?
A little flustered, I answered that I heard its research division was led by a brilliant man by the name of Taro. Because of you, essentially. I meant it sincerely, and in my heart I longed to continue. You're not like those other dullards, you know. You immediately grasped the breadth of my vision. Its weight, its girth even. Of course, no such thing passed my lips. I am certain that Taru and no one else is the man who can help the world see my indescribable worth. Our leader Taru has done nothing but surprise me since I joined the Zonai survey team. One day, I arrived at the research site to find him sitting on bare earth as he stared at a stone slab. Oh, I wished him a good morning, and to that, he turned to me and said,
"Oh, Caleb, sorry I didn't notice you. Working overtime today, huh?"
I thought back to the night before. As I was heading in, I saw Taru sitting on bare earth.
Oh wait, examining a stone slab. Is this the same text over again?
It hit me then. He had stayed up all through the night puzzling over the slab, never moving from his perch. I felt a profound envy of his ability to sit on dirt like that. I could never. It's a researcher's duty to use his wisdom and intuition to bring to light historical truths which the ruins would keep secret. We travel on the work, or we carry on the work of our forebears and continue our pursuit tirelessly, then pass what we learn to those who come after. Our leader Taru understands well that this is not a task that can be completed in a single generation. He says that That is why he wants to make so many discoveries, even if the credit to whom they belong is lost. That's the kind of man Taru is, but I, Dr. Calip, will not be so easily satisfied. My discoveries will be noteworthy, to be sure, but it is my name that I want to live on forever, as well as my fabulous physique. I mean, just look at me, I have a pink beard. It's not just in people's memories, but in books, stone tablets, statues, landmarks, songs, you name it. My legacy will be carried on through it. Calip Valley, Calip River, Calip Hills, my dreams recognize no boundaries.
That's how he laughs. That was a lot. Also, they're roommates. I'm leaving him for a long time. We will do obviously we're 100%ing the game, but we will do this quest. But, oh my word, my vision is blurry and my nose is tingly. That doesn't often happen when I record. That's the sign of me not breathing. I should breathe. We will do those quests when we clean up all of the geoglyphs, and we'll get one kaleidoscopic blast of flavor and story. It's just so high up there. Hey kid, did you come to see the ring ruins too? I love your lipstick. We might bump into each other when you're running around the village seeing the sights. There are just so many of them. And they're so high up. That's just floating there. I'm gonna ask about the ring ruins now. They're the most amazing sight to see in Hyrule. They're high, and they rule. Of all the ruins that fell everywhere, these ring-shaped ones are only here. There are 5 of them. That's more than 4. They found a stone slab with Zonai writing in 4 of the ruins. Those ancient messages are the main reason I came to this village. Problem is, I have an extreme fear of heights. My legs start shaking if I'm high up like those are. And every ring ruin is somewhere high up, which is weird. It's almost like they were from the sky. One of them is floating, like literally right next to us. Have you looked up? Can you look up? I can. Those other 4 though, forget about it. I can't even get close. I wish I could find out what's on the stone slabs in each of those ruins. They're so high up. Oh my word, my voice. I'm investigating this first not because it's like convenient or makes sense. Mighty Porgy. Oh, never mind. Oh, Sanke Carp, the useless one. But because my voice just needs a moment. My vocal cords are still vibrating, and I just need a moment for them to stop vibrating. This area has always reminded me of Super Mario Sunshine, because there is like a gazebo like this in Gelato Beach, which as a child I always pronounced Gelato Beach. I still think sounds better. And you could climb around here and get coins, and it was cool. That's the entire point of that rant. Oh wait, hold on. I want these carp, and I don't need to show this. Actually, I shouldn't show this, because I'm actually talking while I'm showing this, which defeats the whole purpose of me stalling before I talk to someone. I also could have cut all of that out, but I didn't. And whose fault is that? Good grief, it's Lady Paya's duty to take care of the village, but whenever I take my eyes off her, she's elbow deep in some trivial new problem. Who? Is that really you? Link? Why, it's been some time. You gave me quite a shock. You're looking great, actually. I didn't expect to see you appear here in my village. Right now, too, while our chief is... Chief? I suppose you haven't heard. The former chief, Lady Impa, retired. Now Lady Paya is the chief of Kakarika Village. I've been working as her assistant, but Lady Paya is ignoring her responsibilities. She won't listen to anything I say. All these ring ruins have her full attention. Even now, she's under one of the ring ruins with the Zonai research team. Survey team, pal. Please. That ruin over there. It's floating. You probably saw it. I'm not going to patronize you like everyone else. I wonder, maybe seeing you will remind her about her responsibilities as chief. I doubt it. I don't know if you've ever seen her and I in the same room together, but wasn't pretty. Would you do me a favor and stop by to see Lady Paya? Sure, after I look in her house. I mean, she's not here, so I might as well. Okay, there's this. I'm highlighting it just in case. The painting of the final memory is gone. There's a journal. Oh my word, there's a lot of stuff to read. Okay. Start with this one. Why not? Read the Zonai survey team's 3 big ideas. Surveying oh, this is a tutorial, isn't it? The mysterious ruins that appeared due to the upheaval with strange dome-like protrusions we're calling shrines. They're actually basically identical to the other things that look just like them that we also called shrines. But we've all collectively forgotten about it, or maybe Breath of the Wild was a hallucination. They're believed to be from the Zonai civilization, but exact details regarding these shrines are unknown. Well, when observing shrines as well as fallen ruins, take note of their shape, their curves, their ample proportions, the sky above and the surrounding environment. Next, large holes appeared all over the world after the upheaval. They release gloom and are known as chasms. Gloom is physically harmful to people. Direct contact should be avoided. If the effects of gloom are making you feel ill, evacuate from the chasm immediately. It's basically radiation. Before entering any chasm, be sure to ask permission from Josha, the leader of the chasm surveys. He has granted permission, whole hog, to every single Yiga clan member, and we somehow think this is fine. We of the Zonai survey team were founded and tasked by Princess Zelda to study ruins and ancient documents. Through the lens of archaeological understanding, it is her hope that we will uncover the deep history of Hyrule. Due to the upheaval, many ruins from the Zonai civilization came crashing down from the sky. We have known very little of the Zonai, but we may now have evidence that their culture once flourished in the sky above. Our chief executive is Taro, the first individual in the world to find a clue to deciphering Zonai scripts. Our current surveys are wholly focused on learning more about the Zonai civilization. Research results are shared out to specialists at the base in Kakariko Village. Okay. I need some water. My word. Journal of Various Worries. First page. I don't think I'll ever find a bed that's as comfortable as the stone slab in the ring ruins. It's so cool and comfortable. I may never be able to sleep on a regular bed, no matter how soft, ever again. What should I do? I guess I'll sleep on it and figure it out later, for better or worse. Taking psychic damage. Does anyone know how to treat gloom sickness? If anything helps. So if you have information, bring to Lasley right away. Monsters appeared. Oh, it's this book. I totally forgot about this book. Monsters appeared at the ring ruins out among the hills that lead west of here, disrupting my research. Is anyone out there capable of dealing with something like this? I'm not from the village, so I hope it's okay for me to ask. Drenja, I recognize that name. Zonai survey team. The cuckoos used to lay their eggs in front of the store, but they've been wandering off somewhere in the mornings. So where are those dang cuckoos laying their eggs? We rely on those eggs for our business. Trissa, High Spirits Produce. The secret base is secret just between me and Mommy, so no one is allowed to follow me ever. That's what makes it secret, not Katla. So that would be the, well. This is the location of the circle ruins, which I guess I'll take a picture of. I don't particularly care because I think I can find them easy enough, but why not? You know, I probably could have made a house sort of like this. This isn't a bad one. Is there anything else in here? There is one last thing. Paya's Diary of a Chief. So in Breath of the Wild, she was hopelessly infatuated with Link. Let's see if that's changed. One day, Grandmother said to me, "You've grown up, Paya." It took me by surprise, so I simply nodded. She nodded back and said, "It's settled. As of today, you are the chief." And so it was. Suddenly, I was the chief. But what can I hope to achieve? Just like Grandmother, I do have Dorian as my aide, for which I am grateful, but for some reason he seems troubled. Grandmother has become obsessed with old books. I'm hesitant to reach out to her with my concerns. I fear this chief's hat that Grandmother has given me is too heavy for me to bear. Literally, it rather hurts my head. It happened suddenly, without warning. I was so frightened by the impact, it was as though someone had taken hold of this world and given it a violent shake. The air grew stagnant, weapons decayed, and ruins fell from a somber sky shrouded in dark clouds. How fortunate that none of the villagers were injured. As for the village itself, it has been utterly transformed. 5 large ring-shaped ruins fell down upon the village, and a large opening in the ground has been spotted at East Hill. Even with everything that is happening, Grandmother said that she was going to set out on a journey with Kato. I tried to stop her from going at a time like this, but she insisted that such times are precisely why she must go. I had no choice but to bid her farewell. Her eyes seemed to wordlessly say that she was shouldering some great mission. There were 11 peculiar symbols depicted in the books Grandmother was reading. Could they be somehow related to her sudden departure? I told Pura of Lookout Landing about our village's situation. She said ring-shaped ruins are incredibly unusual. Realizing this could be a good opportunity to help the village, I made arrangements with the Zonai survey team at once. I returned home to greet them, and that's when Princess Zelda had arrived at the village. What? Wait, what? She seemed almost like a doll of herself. The same outside, but no spirit within. I could not hide my uncertainty. I actually got chills reading that. She forbade anyone from entering the broken and partially floating ruin. And then she left. Just like that. She did not mention the village's awful condition or have any words of kindness for our villagers. I know that we have, this entire game, characters have been talking about, oh, there's one more book, about Zelda's strange appearances. But I think this is the first time that's felt real. Where it's an account of someone saying something that she said. And saying that her countenance was off. I haven't really put much stock in them. Like her attack on King Dorephan. I just thought that maybe that was the gloom. Or I didn't really know what to think. I don't know, this makes the feeling tangible, I guess. The Zonai survey team has arrived at our village. Their leader, Taro, is truly incredible. I almost said incredibly true, and has found a clue in the quest to decipher the Zonai writing. I tentatively named the ruins that fell upon our village the Ring Ruins. It seemed the obvious choice. The villagers have treated me with such warmth. They even embraced my decision for us to coexist within the Ring Ruins. Of their own volition, some of the villagers volunteered to aid research, and others for patrol duty. It is humbling to behold. Dorian's sweet little daughter, Coco, even crafted souvenir items called ring garlands. Oh, that's what everyone's wearing. Before I knew it, our days of never having visitors had passed. Our quiet village seems to have regained its vigor. Before all else, we must learn more about the Ring Ruins. It is my responsibility as chief to see that it is done. I intend to fulfill my duties as chief in a matter that is slightly different from my grandmother's way. Gone is the chief who sits in her hall with quiet wisdom. That is what the village needed of her then, but this is now. I must keep moving forward so that, when she returns, I can greet my dear grandmother with a triumphant smile. It seems that she's a much more serious character. Can I? I can only read this by crouching. That's awesome. Let's read this diary. Perhaps it is a side effect of returning to my previous form from 100 years ago. Oh, this is Pura's diary. Oh, it's one of Pura's diaries. Oh, wait, hold on. Switch gears. I didn't think about that. Okay. But I had a dream about that time. Back then, Robbie and I did whatever we pleased at the Royal Ancient Lab. Age reversal experimentations explosions, time warping failure explosions, explosion preventing device explosions. I recall us trying things that likely would have gotten us tossed out if Impa and Princess Zelda hadn't covered for us. Impa scolded me often, but never too harshly. Those were fun times. I hadn't decided where to hide 3 of my 4 diary volumes yet. Seems like a good idea to hide one of them away in my own room. I've been to Lookout Landing a lot lately. Maybe I should go back to the lab in Hiteno Village to place the diary. I don't know how many of those we found, but I also feel like I don't need to look for them, that they're going to be in somewhat obvious spots just while we do our adventure.